So today, UMG filed for dismissal of Drake's defamation lawsuit, stating that basically Drake asked for it. And the part where they're saying that he asked for it was in the tailor-made freestyle that he dropped, where he was sounding like Tupac and basically, asking Drake to call him a PDF file. Basically, egging him on to really just like talk about the things that were talked about and not like us. And to be honest, it really goes back to what like a lot of like Kendrick fans have been saying, and like people who have been like watching the rap battle, and even if they weren't technically a Kendrick fan, but just people who really know hip hop, were saying the whole time, which is Drake asked for this. Like literally, you cannot feel bad for Drake because Drake asked for this. He went out of his way to ask for Kendrick to mention all of the things that he did. So basically, it's like it all falls on him. And it's crazy that, his own words is coming back to kind of bite him in the ass. And I feel like, this is something that would have been mentioned because it's like, dude, you asked for this. You created multiple songs where you were like, drop, drop, drop. And even in the Taylor Made song, you basically told him what to use against you, And even if we call back to Meet the Grams when he was talking about like, him not having a daughter, he even said, we fed you the information. Like, dude, you literally gave him everything that he needed to weaponize to like take you down. So it's kind of crazy that, that type of man would like, file a lawsuit stating that, this guy defamed him. And even if people take that route of saying that he's really talking about how they boosted the numbers for Not Like Us, so Not Like Us could like overdo him, that even makes no sense because for Not Like Us to even go up like that means that it was popular, meaning that people were like fucking with the song, and they were fucking with the song because Kendrick was basically using the materials that you gave him to disassemble you, and I feel like that's to be noted. And it's really no like brainer that they would mention this. And this is not even to say that this case will be dismissed, but it's a real strong basis for a case like this to be dismissed because at the end of the day, the plaintiff asked for this. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The plaintiff, the person who is bringing all of this to the courts, asked for this. You know what I mean? So that's just my 2 cents. I kind of think it's ridiculous, but tell me what you think, and maybe we could talk about it.